I'm here with Michelle, the festival co-director of the Pride Festival. How are you, Michelle?
I am doing well. We're getting a little bit of rain, but that's okay.
I think people are having a lot of fun, and I think it's been fun no matter what here at the Pride Festival. Tell me a little bit about what makes this year different than the other years.
Well, this year is actually bigger and better than it's ever been. We have expanded our festival grounds all the way up to 300 East. Last night, we had our first annual opening ceremony and kickoff party. It happened up there in the East Village, and we actually had rainbow fabric falling from the library sky bridge up there. So check that out on Facebook and Twitter and all of those different social medias.
So tell me a little bit about Pride. What is the Pride, Utah Pride?
Utah Pride Center is a community center that is actually just right across the street. And we have different programs. We have youth program. We have a transgender program. We have all sorts of different programs to help different marginalized people within our community. The Utah Pride Center puts on this festival. And this year our theme is Pride Is. We had so many people saying to us, well, you know, you got marriage. Well, what do you want now? Well, we still have youth that are homeless. We still have suicides. We still have transgender people that are being murdered. There's still so much work to do in the LGBTQI community that, you know, we feel like, just continuing to grow and focus on this festival is what we want to do.
So you said the theme is Pride Is. What is Pride to you?
Pride is community. Pride is my volunteers and my team. And Pride is courage and inclusiveness and so many things, and that's why we chose this theme.
I'm here with Sarah, who's the marketing manager here at the Utah Pride Festival. How are you, Sarah?
I'm great, tired, but great.
Yeah. Well, it's been a great festival so far.
It's been an amazing festival so far. Really a bunch of exciting stuff happening, yeah.
So what exciting things have been happening?
Well, you know, we've expanded our grounds, so it's the first time we've had a festival out into Library Square at this point. We're really excited about Dev performing tonight. We've also got a DJ from New York, DJ Eric Floyd, along with a local group, Muscle Hawk. That's going to be a great party tonight.
What makes this year different than the others?
You know, it's bigger. I think there have been some shifts in the LGBTQ communities that have made it an interesting year in terms of saying Pride is who we are, and who we are is shifting, and that's great. And so it's just an exciting year, both in terms of the size and the people, but also in terms of the content.
Now, you said there's a lot of things going on in the LGBT community. Can you tell me a little bit about those?
Well, you know, I think same-sex marriage pretty much seems to be almost certainly legalized at this point, which is amazing. I mean, it's been this years-long fight, not just a year, obviously. And so what's happening in the community at large is that I think there's finally a shift in the conversation that says, okay, now we have gay marriage, what about the rest of our community? And so transgender rights are coming to the forefront. I mean, Caitlyn Jenner came out this week. That's huge. Appropriate month and time to do it, obviously. You know, there's conversations happening around inclusion, happening around homeless LGBT youth. Miley Cyrus recently started a foundation for homeless LGBT youth, which has really brought that conversation to the forefront. So that's what we mean in terms of saying, okay, what's the next step? Where are we now? And where are we going?
So it's always nice when these big public figures come out and support, and then that helps other people understand what's going on and really see what's going on to go out there.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you know, there's a lot that says that the more visibility there is, the more people can see themselves reflected in various people, not even necessarily just saying like, oh, Caitlyn Jenner came out as trans, therefore trans youth can see themselves reflected in trans individuals who are coming out later in life, which is obviously part of it, but anyone who feels maybe like they have something they need to be more authentic about, that's also a point of view where they can say, oh my God, she came out. If she came out, I can be more comfortable with myself in this aspect.
I've been involved with the Pride festivals here in Salt Lake for 41 years, including the first one. And I have to brag a little bit. This is one of the best Pride festivals in the country. I've been to a lot of them. It's certainly the most family-friendly festival. We've tried to accommodate. Saturday is our kids' day. You come in from 4 to 7 with the kids, and everything is G-rated. Everything is pretty much geared towards the children. And then at 7 o'clock, it's like, if you don't want them to hear it, take them home.
This is such a great event. Why do you think these events are so important here in Utah?
I think it shows that there is a lot of like art scene here in Utah, and that, you know, the religion doesn't really push it away. It's in people's face and it's very raw, and I think people need to see that.
What about you?
It's visibility. It's just creating the forum for people to see this that normally would not.
So you guys are having so much fun here at the Pride Festival. How are you doing?
Awesome.
Amazing.
Awesome.
What has been your favorite thing so far this year for Pride?
Dancing and music.
Dancing,
so far.
music, and just the attitudes. Everyone's really accepting and fun-loving.
Yes, and meeting all new people. That
Being
just
with
like-minded
our
and
tribe.
Awesome, and yeah, a tribe.
So why do you feel like Pride is so important for the community here in Utah?
I think that people accepting one another just as they are is really important, and us all coming together and celebrating each other just as we are, and having pride for that is really amazing.
It's important, yeah.
Yeah.
So the theme this year is Pride is. What is Pride to you?
Pride is equality.
For me, pride is being myself and embracing that and having other people embrace that as well.
This is such a great festival for Utah. Why do you guys feel like it's so important?
Because it's, oh man, where do I start? Are you kidding? There's so many reasons. There's a car over there that says Pride is, and everybody like filled in the blank and wrote what Pride is, and there's so many beautiful things, and it's all, what it comes down to is life, living, loving, breathing, growing, inspiring, being honest, being open, being able to love your neighbor. I mean, it's amazing. There are all these people from all different walks of life, and yet we're all here with one common purpose, with one common thing. And that brings us all together. That makes us one. So, I mean, how could you say no to that?
No, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful weekend. What about you guys?
It's so hard because, like, you know, it means unity to me, that we could all come out here and just, you know, be happy and be ourselves and be who we are.
Let your freak flag fly.
Yes.
What about you? I'm going to come over here.
For me, because I live in a small town and this is my first Pride, it's kind of nice to know that there are other people that want to have that equality from being in a small town, and being like there are other people wanting that same choice and everything, to show that everyone is here for each other. And that it's nice to have that support of thousands of people. It's definitely nice to know you're not alone, and everybody else is learning everything new and learning how to accept everything together.
And there are people out there who do love you. That there's a lot of love in this ground right now because of Pride Weekend.